Hey everybody, how's it going? So today I wanted to make a video about anxiety and something that helps me to cope with anxiety when I have it and when it feels overwhelming and aggravating. And so I wanted to explain this concept to you. One thing you may notice is that since I am wearing a gray polo shirt today instead of a black polo shirt, you are able to detect that there is a black kitten in my lap. Usually she is invisible. She is camouflaged by the black polo shirt. However, black kitty, gray polo shirt, you can see her. She's adorable now, isn't she? She is so cute. Anyway, so usually when I'm planning something, I'll say, okay, I am going to get this business loan. Once I have this business loan, I will buy this product at X price. Then I will sell it at X times 1.4. Then I will make profit. Then I will pay myself a salary. Then everything will go good. And when you have a plan like that, usually things don't go according to the way your brain planned it. You'll try to get a loan and it'll fail, or you'll go through 5 different miserable, harrowing steps that torture you for months before you can get it and realize you can't. Then you buy the product and it arrives broken, or maybe it gets devalued in the time that you're selling it, or you sell it and the chargeback is filed. There's all sorts of things that can happen when you have a plan, whether it's a business plan or whether you're just asking someone out. You think, I am going to ask her out. Then she will say yes. Then she will show up. Then, after she shows up, we will have a good time. Then we will go out again. And then this will rinse and repeat until we're happy, married, have a family. And, she could also say no. She could say yes and not show up. She could say yes, show up. You have a horrible time together. So many things that could happen. And when my brain is coming up with a plan for how something's going to go, it almost always gets derailed. So let's bring this over to anxiety. What anxiety is planning. It's just in the opposite direction. Usually, your brain is assuming that something horrible is going to happen. Now, anytime you're about to do something, there's usually 5 different outcomes of what you do. And anxiety is the act of your brain picking the worst of the 5 outcomes. Then when that worst of the 5 outcomes occurs, then of the next step, which is going to happen, the worst of the 5 outcomes. Then after that, which is going to happen, the worst of those 5 outcomes. So let's say you're at work and you're a little confused about something. Well, I'm going to ask everybody for help and nobody will help me. Once nobody helps me, I'll try to figure it out myself, and I will fail. Once I fail, I will get fired. Once I get fired, I will not look for a job and never be able to find another job. Once I tell my landlord I have no money, he will not give me any extension, and he will take me to court. Once he takes me to court, I will be kicked out immediately. Once I'm kicked out immediately, I'll ask my friends for help. They will all ignore me, and then I will be homeless. Once I am homeless, I will be eaten alive by a ravaged bear or whatever. And this is the way that it works. It kind of assumes that in every single scenario along all these little forks in the road in life, it's assuming that of the 5 different paths, it's always going to be the worst one that gets chosen. And what I have to remind myself is that that it's the same brain that's planning for good and planning for bad. And when I'm planning something good, the good thing usually doesn't happen the way that my brain thought it would happen. Usually when I'm coming up with any plan, it doesn't go the way my brain thought it would happen. So why is it that when my brain starts acting in an anxious way, or I have anxiety, that I assume that it's right about everything when it was wrong about everything else? So there's usually 5 different ways that anything can go when you are faced with a problem or any sort of situation in life. And for some reason, anxiety is this kind of thing that just makes you believe that the worst possible scenario is what's going to occur at every single fork in the road. And what helps me is just realizing, brain, you're wrong about everything else. Why am I going to trust you here? And that's been something that's kind of helped calm me during the times where I've had legitimate reason to be anxious, whether it's a business move not going right, personal relationship issue, my cat winds up slicing his leg open on something while screwing around in my apartment, and I wound up finding a vet for that 10 years ago that actually managed to reattach everything so Mr. Clinton can jump again. Like, there's all these times in my life where I've been very anxious, and I just kind of assume the worst, then the worst, then the worst. And it's just, when I just put together a plan for my business, and I think things are going to go a certain way, and then it all, just someone just yells, runs in and yells Leroy Jenkins on it. Why is it that when I'm anxious in a pessimistic direction, that I assume everything's going to go exactly the way my brain said it? It's not. You got 5 different ways for it to go. You're assuming it's going to go the worst way. Maybe it goes the 4th to worst way, the 3rd to worst way, the 2nd to worst way. But it's very rare that in every single fork, it's always going to go the worst possible way. It's really unlikely. And what I find interesting is that it's really easy for me to believe my brain when it's been wrong about just about everything else. Anyway, that's about it. This is Blackberry the cat. She's my kitten. Love my cat. She's so cute. Yeah, I'm going to pick her up, put her on camera. Blackberry, look at the camera. Look at the camera, girl. Show everybody your beautiful face, Blackberry. She's protesting. Blackberry? Yeah, she's not going to look at the camera. Oh, well. Blackberry, come here. Good girl. See y'all later.